With fourth down coming up, they'll leave the offense out there. Davis lined up right side here. Rosella in the gun. Man in motion here for Roosevelt. Back to the near side. Screen set up here, and he just threw it away. As pressure was coming, the inside blitz from Byers. And the defense, they bent early but didn't break. Receiver set here for Ferris State. Wyatt in the gun. Rose in motion to the offensive backfield. Bauer to throw, looking downfield, taking a shot deep downfield for Cam Underwood. Touchdown, Bulldog!
Shades of the national championship game where Cam caught two deep balls for touchdowns, and that one right on the money. Cam with the breakaway right down the middle and into his hands, and just a pitch and catch there. Started with great protection up front. Bauer able to scan the field and throw that dime going deep to Cam Underwood as the Bulldogs strike first with a 6-0 lead. And that run play going off the left side of their offensive line before, and then they motion out.
Davis motions out left side. Zella looking right here, and now on the move, and Caleb Davis and Tim Allen dropping for a loss. Fourth down coming up as the defense comes off the field again here for the Bulldogs. From right at midfield at the 50-yard line, as the Bulldogs will send Jeremiah Lee in motion. Bauer looking to throw over the top again. He's got Underwood again. Another 50-yard score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And Cam Underwood had 2 touchdowns in the national championship game last year. He's got 2 touchdowns so far in this game. Cam Underwood, a weapon that's been kind of overlooked a lot during his career. But, man, he is just about as steady as it gets. And tremendous hands, runs great routes, and has got deceptive speed, able to get behind that Roosevelt defense. And, again, Wyatt Bauer right on the money with that strike of a pass. And
Bauer will send Underwood back in motion here to the wide side of the field. He's got 2 scores already. As Bauer gets set here on 2nd and a yard to go. Looking for the shot downfield again for Underwood again. Underwood hauls it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 3 times Bauer to Underwood, and the Bulldogs make it 20-0 here in the first period.
I was just going to say 2nd and 1, and you're a good short yardage team. That's a great time to take a deep shot downfield, and Cam Underwood with his 3rd big touchdown reception right there. That one is about 40 yards on that touchdown reception, so great job by the Bulldogs recognizing again 2nd and 1.
Hearn lines up here to the right side of Bauer here on 2nd and a yard for the Bulldogs. Wyatt to throw again, looking to take another shot downfield.
Got him.
This time he's got his brother, Tarek Bauer. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, they had the safety help, but Tarek able to get behind it anyway, and that ball right on the money. Wyatt Bauer passing extremely well right now.
63 yards unofficially here on the connection. A bomb from Bauer to Bauer as Wyatt finds his brother Tarek downfield behind the Roosevelt defense, and he hauls it in for a score. Right side, Tim Allen here standing up off the edge here for the Bulldogs, coming with some speed. Pressure comes from both sides. The Bulldogs on the chase. This one tipped off and intercepted. Picked off by Alston Ware, and he's tackled inside the 15 at the 14. The Bulldogs get the turnover belt out.
Looked like that was going to be almost like a 50-50 ball right there throwing up, and Alston Ware able to get 2 hands on it and rip it away going up the far sidelines. Great play. You can only challenge Alston Ware so many times, and he's got that big play ability over there, and you come at him too many times, and Alston's he's gonna sometimes get you. And
Bulldogs right at the 10-yard line. Here comes Dion in motion. It'll be Wyatt on the keeper here up the right side. Bauer to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He does it himself this time behind the Nasty Boys, and the Bulldogs push the lead to 34-0.
Yeah, opened up a huge hole right there for Wyatt going off that right side of the offensive line and into the end zone on the slow trot, and the Bulldogs strike again. Wyatt Bauer, so devastating, can hurt you in so many different ways, and that time keeps it himself and able to get into the end zone here is
Jeremiah Lee over there in the tent here taking a look at him. Hopefully he's going to be all right. Bauer looking to throw wide open and a touchdown. Bulldogs here as he hooks up with Jalen Townsend, who was wide open at the goal line. We'll wait and see if this stands. Flag is left on what could be the final play of the first half when it's all said and done. Takes the snap, back to throw, and this one picked off. Intercepted by Byers. Byers tried to return it near midfield. Flag thrown here. And that may do it for the first half as he's tackled. But Isaiah Byers with the interception on the ball that was forced right across the middle.
Boy, Tim Allen was closing in hard on the on the quarterback as he collapsed the pocket, and that ball comes out. Isaiah Byers right there for the pick.
So we'll bring on Eddie Jewett here, who will get the opportunity here for the Bulldogs. And what looks like it'll be a 23-yard try here for Jewett. Brady Rose to hold here for the Bulldogs. Snapped by Wahlberg. It's on the way. Kick is on the way. It has the distance. It is good.
Essentially an extra point right there for Mr. PAT.
Davis will move left side. Here is Zella out of the shotgun set. Will send in a man back in motion here to the short side of the formation. Snap pull down. Zella looking over the top to the end zone and intercepted in the end zone here by the Bulldogs.
Springs.
It was Springs that came up with it here as the defense forces another turnover here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, kind of ran a wheel route there for Hood, but Springs right there on top of it. Great play. Read that route all the way. You could see the quarterback lock in on Hood coming out of the backfield.
We just mentioned the two freshmen, and Ferguson makes a big play at the goal line. Springs comes up with the interception as the Bulldogs have replaced with some key freshmen at those positions. Here on the sweep, it's Deion Small with some speed around the edge. Small up the sideline. Oh. He's going to take this one to the house, perhaps. Deion to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, great job there. Bulldogs snuck Chase Carter in at quarterback, and Chase puts the ball in the hands of Deion Small, and Deion tightropes along that sideline, stays in bounds, and gets to the house for another Bulldog touchdown. Deion Small, again, an inspirational story, missed almost a year and a half with injury, and he is back in the lineup, and boy, it's just great to see him get that kind of an opportunity there, and boy, he got the rock, knew what to do with it, went up the sidelines there, and all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
To his left here in the backfield, we'll set a man in motion in Mumpfield. It'll be LaShawn on the sweep to the left side, has a convoy ahead of him. He's got the first down, spins forward, spins again. He's got a touchdown for the Bulldogs. LaShawn Mumpfield around the left edge, finds the end zone, and the Bulldogs push the lead again.
Well, I'll tell you what, if his calling is not at quarterback, he, as I mentioned, he's got that slot receiver ability, and he showed it right there, taking that handoff on the sweep, and not one spin move, but two spin moves to get his way into the end zone, and great play by LaShawn Mumpfield.
Extra point coming here for Eddie Jewett. Zella takes the snap. Back to throw here. Pressure coming across the middle and intercepted by the Bulldogs. Picked up by Davier Jones. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. Interception here as the defense comes up with another turnover here for the Bulldogs.
A great play right there. Davier Jones just reading that one, just saw it right into his hands and taking it and just working his way up the sidelines. And
Carter going to give it off to Price, left side on the edge, gets inside the 10, down to the 5, Price to the end zone, touchdown Bulldogs.
Boy, Jake Price, strong run right there, breaking some tackles, going along that far sideline and working his way into the end zone. Jake Price gets to the house as the Bulldogs continue to build on that lead.
Jake Price, a 14-yard touchdown run to give the Bulldogs a 65-0 lead with the extra point from Eddie Jewett looming here for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs have just gone to every
dominating performance here today in Arlington Heights as Ferris State wins it 66-0. Our final score, big win here for the Bulldogs coming off the bye as they cruise to the win here in the second ever matchup against the Roosevelt Lakers. First one here in Illinois.